Hi, I'm Mia Wynn.
I'm Will Lenahan.
I'm Nick Bart.
I'm Connor Rooney.
And I'm Nick Ivan, and we are LLAMA Lanyards. Smartphones. They're the little gadgets that seem to run our entire lives. Use them to talk to friends, check what Bill's doing on Facebook, go on, keep up with the Kardashians, and then we play that stupid little addicting game that makes us want to chuck a phone at the wall. Nowadays, our lives revolve around our cell phones. In fact, the average American spends 1/3 of their entire day on their cell phone, thus making it inevitable for the phones to run out of battery. In fact, it's even more crazy that 70% of the time you're around a USB port, and most of the time we do not have a USB port on us. And if anything, dead phones could change a person's mood instantly. It's a huge inconvenience to the 250 million smartphone users in America. Whether you're on work or at school or on the go, a dead phone is no help. And I know that everyone in this room that's had a dead phone feels exactly how this girl feels right here. Just frustrated and annoyed they can't do the things that they want to do on their phones because it's dead. And I'd like to say that LLAMA Lanyards has solved this problem with dead phones. Our lanyard combines the traditional lanyard with the modern day necessity of a phone charger. We also add 2 plastic clips on the back that allow the lanyard to be easily clipped and unclipped. And when your phone dies or is running low on battery, you just simply push out the USB port, plug it into anything that has a charging box, charging cube, or anything with a USB cord, and then you push out the USB charging cable, and then you put that in your phone, which charges your phone.
Our 2 competitors are Loop Plus and Adapt Technology. So Loop Plus is the closest to our product. It is also a lanyard, but unlike ours, their charger is on the outside, making it look a lot more bulky. They were crowdfunded recently on Kickstarter, but right now they have a lot of negative reviews. Our second competitor is Adapt Technology, which is a bracelet that has the charger in it, but it's mostly targeted to males 17 to 25 who are athletic. So our product is completely unique and will shatter the competition. So what's completely unique about it is 3 things. The accessibility it provides of just snapping it open and plugging into anything with like USB access. It's low profile, so you don't even notice it's anything but a normal lanyard. And it's completely customizable by putting your logo on it and other stuff for our customers.
So for the first year of our business, we will be targeting 3 main customer segments, which are individuals, independent businesses, and schools. Research shows that individuals in the age range of 15 to 22 on average spend 5 hours a day on their phone, thus making it inevitable for a problem to occur to them. We will be targeting independent businesses to steadily increase our market size and practice that business-to-business relationship that we hope to transition to in year 2 of our business. Finally, we will be selling our product to schools as a spiritware item. However, our end goal is to sell our product as a promotional premium product, and we hope to enter this market in year 2 of our company. As a result of selling our product as a promotional premium product, we are able to reach the thousands of end-user companies that want to market itself and promote brand recognition. These companies can range from a huge business corporation to a small-town flower shop. Currently, we are in communication with Overture, a promotional premium distributed company based out of Chicago, Illinois, and we are also talking to Halo Solutions.
Our TAM is $1.13 billion, and we get this number because there are 75 million Americans who use iPhones. So we took that number and multiplied it by the price of our product, which is $15, and that is how we come up with the TAM. For our SAM, we narrowed it down to $565,000, and this is we got this number because we calculated the population of Palatine and Barrington, and we multiplied that by 42%, which is the average iPhone user in America. And we took that number, which is 38,000, and we multiplied it by the price of our product, which is $15, and that's how we come up with our SAM. And our market share is 1.4% of our SAM, so we plan to reach around 516 customers in year 1, which is around $7,800 in revenue. We plan on mainly selling to VHS students and to small businesses.
So for the past 3 months, we have divided into 2 main segments, customer research and production. 1 month ago, we distributed 10 LLAMA Lanyards to individuals in Barrington, and we've been following up with them to gather on their feedback. As a result of their comments, we decided to move the clip from the side to the back of the lanyard, add more color material options, and we are planning on making our product compatible with Android devices. However, the best feedback that we've received is that people love the accessibility our product provides. It is the best feeling when we see someone take out a LLAMA lanyard in the classroom and all their friends fight over it because they want to charge their phone. We started out with solely 10 pre-sales, but we now have a waiting list of over 60 people who want our LLAMA lanyard. We are also finalizing an agreement with Heads Up Apparel and the Pink Geranium, both of which are independent businesses in Barrington, where we will be selling our LLAMA lanyards in their store. Through Nikki Vaughn's uncle, we are able to personally 3D CAD design our own clips and have 40 of these clips printed. These clips are currently being sold into LLAMA lanyards as we speak. However, to prepare for mass productions, we got in contact with Beckett Solutions, where we'll be asking them to simply modify our CAD design a little bit and mass injection mold these clips for us. Our hard work has not gone unrecognized. We were given the opportunity to participate in the Barrington Area Chamber of Commerce convention this past April, where we met Brian Hollister, a man who has connections with the Chicago Tribune and the Daily Herald. He felt so strongly about our problem and loved our solution that he sent our information out to those 2 newspapers. Already, we have been published in Living 6010, and we also published our own demo video on our Facebook page, and that has received over 1,600 views. Most recently, we were invited onto Windy City Live to demonstrate our product in front of a live audience as well as on television. Here's a picture of Nick and I talking to the host, Ryan, about our product. Now, these are all great opportunities given to us based solely on people identifying with our problem and loving our solution.
Okay, so currently we've been selling to individual customers. So we've been going up to people and pitching our idea to them, and we've been selling them faster than we can make them. Right now, our price to sell is $15. We raised that from the $10 that we were originally selling them at the beginning of the year because we saw that the demand was so high, and we really did not see a change in demand because of the price increase. In year 2, we expect to dramatically expand our business by going into the promotional premium product industry, and we plan on keeping up with the demand by injection molding, and that will also decrease our COGS. Our COGS right now are $5.59, and that comes mostly from the USB cable, sewing manufacturing, and the biggest one is the 3D printing of our clips. This gives us a gross margin percentage of 62.7%. So our SG&As is going to be 3 things: IT, marketing, and in years 2 and 3, hiring a salesperson. Our IT is going to be because of we would hope to sell them on our website. Marketing, it's going to be mostly Facebook advertising and a lot of online social media advertising. And then a salesperson would be necessary because we hope to sell it to the larger businesses and get in contact with the large promotional premium distributor companies that we would need to talk to face-to-face.
We are asking for $21,815. Most of this cost will go towards startup costs, which is around $16,500 worth, and the rest of it will go towards our liquidity cushion of around $5,300 worth.
So our startup costs, we're going to need $5,000 in legal. This is going to be mostly towards a utility patent and LLC documentation. Also $2,000 in marketing. We'd like to get more people driven to our website because really that's not a very big factor for us in sales right now, and we'd like to really increase that. Also, our inventory, we would like to spend $9,000 on that, which will give us about 1,600 units. We need so much inventory just because we would like to be contacting large businesses and trying to see if we could get some big sales, and we'd like to be able to provide them with it. So we would be proposing we would be asking for $21,815 for a 20.3% equity in our company. This is a post-money valuation of around $108,000. We project to have a money multiple of 7.2 times, and this is because of the extreme potential in the promotional premium product industry that we hope to tap into. The initial rate of return is going to be 52.2%.
LLAMA Lanyards has a 5-year exit plan, and we plan on selling to a strategic buyer such as Belkin. Belkin is a manufacturer of consumer electronic accessories.
So this group standing before you started out as a group of 5 strangers. However, 8 months ago, we not only became business partners, but also friends. Through hard work, dedication, and a lot of favors, we were able to turn a simple idea into a physical product. Now just imagine the endless possibilities that we could do with the amount of money that you provide us with. So yes, we are LLAMA Lanyards, and we are in it to win it.
Yes.
Do you have inventory now?
Yes, we have the 10 LLAMA Lanyards that were distributed out, and then these 5. And then we just received, we just received 40 clips from Nick, which my mom and sewing manufacturer are sewing into LLAMA Lanyards right now.
Are the clips always going to be 3D printed?
They,
Is that the final plan?
yeah, the
Well-
clips are 3D printed for now.
Yeah, what we plan to do is injection mold them, which would really decrease the cost because 3D printing is pretty expensive. The only thing is we need to get the mold for the injection molding, which is the big high cost that we would need to pay. And then once we get that, then it will be a lot cheaper.
So you plan on selling through like marketing, like tchotchke companies, that kind of stuff?
Promotional.
What are they called?
They're called promotional premium
Yeah,
distributors.
promotional.
Yeah, we hope to enter that market in a year or 2.
Have you talked to them at all?
Yeah, we talked to Overture, which is a promotional premium distributor company based out of Chicago, Illinois, as well as Halo Solutions.
And what was their response?
So they require that we have that ASI membership before we become one of their suppliers. And so after we get that and we show that there is demand for our product, which we hope to do through us selling to those 2 independent businesses in Barrington as well as individual sales, we will be accepted onto their website.
ASI membership, is there a cost to that?
Yes, it's $300 a month.
A month?
Yes.
And that's put into your financial projections?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it totally is compatible with iPhone? You checked that out,
Yeah.
Yes.
hold the charge and everything?
Well, yeah, because there's a difference between the cord you get to charge an iPhone from Apple
Yeah.
versus what you get, for $1.99.
Yeah.
The speed of charging.
It's not going to blow up our apples.
No, yes. So we tested all the 100 Apple cords that we got into our inventory and also followed up with those 10 users, and they don't have a problem at all.
How long does it take, or anybody, to source the product and then to make it into a lanyard? What's the lead time? Tomorrow, let's assume you have no inventory, I want to buy 100. How long does it take to source it and get it to me?
The clips right now, I'm not sure how long it takes to print the clips, but Nick can answer that
The
question.
clips that he did, it took depends on the lines, it took him a couple of days, like 2 or 3 days to print like 40 clips. 'cause-
So let's say a week.
yeah.
On a 3D printer.
Yeah.
We're going to change from a 3D printer, but let's just, okay, so what about,
And then the sewing manufacturing our sewing manufacturing can print out 3 of them in 15 minutes.
So pretty quickly.
Yeah.
so I'm challenging, thank you, the inventory, because in business, inventory is almost the last thing you want for the most part, unless it's really churning at a quick pace. To get somebody to get an order and you can deliver in a week needs maybe 90% of your market. You may not need 100, and so you wouldn't need as much capital just sitting there in inventory.
Okay,
I'd rather see you spend it elsewhere to get demand,
yeah.
and if you can get the product within a week, and most promotional items, they can do it in a week, from what I'm familiar with. All the shows are months in advance, they know what they need. So I would challenge you to be on there.
Yeah, so to stay on that shows piece, so Cisco has a show, and they're a computer company that has a show that has 10,000 people go to it in Vegas. So they want Cisco all over that lanyard, but they're also looking for something cool to give away,
Yeah.
and that's got value immediately, because anyone can charge it straight from their computer.
Yeah, we combine the traditional lanyard with the modern day necessity.
They just don't need it that
They
day.
don't need it that day.
So don't build your inventory unless,
Yeah.
unless you know the market, I don't understand kind of going after.
But they're not going to pay
Go to the competition again.
True competition, our two competitors are Loop Plus. Loop Plus, as I said, is a crowdfunded on Kickstarter, and Adapt Technology, which is a bracelet with a charger.
Are you done, Brian?
Yeah.
Do you have any sense of whether you may be infringing upon a patent already, that somebody may have that concept patented, or did you do any preliminary research on that?
I went through and looked for patents on this kind of stuff. I didn't find any.
Okay.
You're gonna have to get into the weeds, because prior art is gonna change your trajectory. You can talk to Kluger about that.
So the 10, or actually the 15 that you've actually made, did you validate the, what was your cost of goods sold, $5 or $6? $5.90.
$5.59.
Is that exactly how much it cost you to build the 15 that you made?
Well, actually, it was a little bit less than that because Nick's uncle 3D printed the clips for us and didn't really charge us for them.
Okay.
But if we were to go out and do that ourselves, that's what it would be.
And how much of that $5 or $5.89 is actually the UBS USB cord?
Yeah, it's only about $1.15. We bought a pack of 100, so it was a lot cheaper.
And so how much money did we give you on in the MVP stage?
You gave us $250.
And you went out and made 15 and sold 10?
Yeah, so we used 132 of that money for the 100 USB cords, and then also we had these t-shirts, and then we did digital advertising on Facebook.
Okay. And the 10 actually generated $150 worth of revenue?
Yeah, and we also paid $60 for a demo video, and
The fabric cost.
oh yeah, fabric.
And did any of you know each other prior to this class?
I knew Nick.
I knew Will,
Yeah,
that was
that was
about
it.
it.
But then besides that, I didn't know it.
I was
Interesting.
scared of all of them.
Outstanding.
I would be too.
Wow.
Thanks.
No, me is pretty scary.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty understandable.
So what are you looking to sell at? If it doesn't have to be 3D printed, it can be injectable, what's that ideal price that you're gonna be aiming for?
For our cogs, that would drop it down to around $4. And if we were to sell it to in large orders to like a promotional premium or like a large business, we'd probably decrease our price to $10, but it would still keep our gross profit or like our percentage at say around 60%.
So 3D printing, where are you getting the 3D printing done now?
Clearlamp Technology, it's like a packaging company out in, I don't know, Mercer, Oak Grove, somewhere out there.
And it takes 4 days for 40?
Yeah, like that's the time I got it, and you really didn't specify.
Probably because they have a backlog of a bunch of stuff. There's a company called Chicago 3D that is open to people like you and me, and I think it's really high speed. You might want to look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, we also looked at printing them in the library, but the printer there really, it doesn't.
It's really slow.
Yeah, it's just not good enough for us to.
It's free though.
It is.
No, it's actually, it costs.
It cost us $1,
It's like
but,
$1.30.
Oh.
so yeah, we tried putting out a whole out there, but just the material of it wasn't
Yeah.
what we wanted.
Did you talk to injection molders?
Yes, Beckett Solutions is actually an injection molding company that we belong to.
My understanding is like the tooling for injection molding is expensive.
Yeah, that's, part of our startup cost is $1,000 going towards that. We're not exactly sure because we haven't really we haven't like showed Beckett Solutions like exactly what we want, so we don't
Did
know.
they give you a ballpark?
No, not really. We've kind of had a tough
Did they
time.
be surprised?
Yeah.
Molds are really expensive.
Yeah.
Wait. Now you don't have precision with yours. You don't need a real tightly precise
Yeah.
mold, but they're tens of thousands of dollars.
And you talked about also developing a version for Android
Yes.
phones, right?
So that was one of the things we learned off of MVP was a lot of people said they would buy one, they want one, but they have an Android phone.
So how are you going, maybe give us some confidence that you're really going to be able to sell thousands of these? Because this is not, you can't just sell 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to sell thousands. And it's not just your school that you have to go to. It's not, you know, it's interesting to make a couple of thousands of dollars, but we're going to we're going to invest $20,000.
Yeah, so I think our evidence for that is definitely that we are finalizing that agreement with the independent businesses where we'll be selling them in bulk there. We're also talking to District 211 and 214 where we'll be distributing our land use to them as a spillover item. And then also, we're relying heavily on the promotional premium distributor companies because when they buy a product, they do buy in bulk for those conventions that they have.
And John Beeson and Flip both, so my uncles worked there, and he said that they would buy 1,600 of them for all their employees.
Okay. That would be a good thing to close on.
That's it right there.
So
That's your capital, right there.
So if you want to get, increase your chance of getting an investor, if you came to an investor and said we had an order for 1,600 and they committed to paying us half of it up front, which is not an unreasonable request for you to say pay us half now, pay us half upon delivery, that would make you de-risk the investment for your investors significantly.
Greg, you ready?
I'm ready. They've already said it, Coach. I don't have to ask.
Okay.
They're ready to win.
All right, right, good job.